Hello, I'm Maria Esquivel.
And I'm Brian Chavez.
And this is El Paisano News. Our top stories today will include the new series created by Shane Dawson, The World of Jeffree Star.
We'll also be covering this year's Black Friday event, our usual weather report, and we'll cover sports shortly after that.
Shane Dawson created this series back in October starring Jeffree Star, where they collabed to make the Conspiracy Palette, and they documented how they broke the internet.
Here's Leslie to give us a scoop.
Jeffree Star collabed with Shane Dawson and their best friends. When they sold the palettes online, the website kept crashing and crashing constantly, and a lot of people were actually getting upset. I myself was getting upset too, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get one in my hands. When one was actually refreshing the page, it will say supposedly that it will you said supposedly it purchased, and this is it's out of service or anything random, which got a lot of people upset. There's even people who were actually in the hospital actually trying to get the palettes in their hands, in which Shane Dawson and Jeffree were actually very upset and embarrassed because this is actually on them and it makes them look bad. But they tried as much as they could to push through all this chaos, and they actually succeeded. And about 30 people got the lens and the palette, but I don't think that's bad because they created at least 1 million palettes. So imagine 30 palettes and 1 million. I don't think that's actually bad. And since they sold 1 million palettes, they probably did more than $35 million. That's the minimum.
I have 2 of the Jeffree Star palettes, and this one's a forever to get. It's the best one. I mean, come on, look it.
Whoa, can you believe they broke the internet?
Looks like they're gonna need another shipping company from the looks of it. Alright, we'll be back after these short messages.
The car you are driving today is the result of a century of automotive evolution. Comprised of up to 15 different types of steel, sometimes even aluminum, magnesium, and carbon fiber, your car is also fitted with microprocessors and dozens of sensors that collect critical vehicle data. All these systems are designed to keep you and your occupants safe in the event of a crash. This makes the cars of today exponentially more complicated to fix than even just a few years ago. Now, more than ever, your safety depends on selecting the right body shop to repair your vehicle.
Alright, welcome back.
Many people look forward for the Thanksgiving holidays, but shoppers skip the turkey to hit the malls.
We have footage from some local sites where Black Friday is taking place. We have Brian on site now.
Thank you, Maria. Reporting live from Downey, California, in front of this Best Buy, where you can see behind me, many people are starting to make lines for this year's Black Friday. As the temperature continues to drop, many people are still making the line even longer. I was talking to many of the people in this line, and in their faces you can see much excitement and anxiousness for the doors to open. Sir?
Now where Hazard is at the top. Where's Ronaldo? Dude.
So this Black Friday, what are you looking forward to?
Really just spending time with the family, hanging out. We got this done right before Thanksgiving. We usually eat late, so
All right, can you show me what you got?
Right now I got a crock pot. Also picked up a couple games for the Switch. So I tried to wait, be a little savvy, so I got Mario Kart.
Make sure you keep your belongings close and your loved ones even closer. But especially, have a good Thanksgiving, everyone. Reporting live for El Paisano News, this is Brian Chavez. Thank you.
Keep your arms tucked and your merchandise closer, people, and shop safe for the holiday season. Now we go to weather with Stephanie Fon.
Thank you, Brian. Today we kick off the holiday season with not only turkey and last-minute day shopping, but it's also travel season. Here's what you need to know.
Used and sent in by locals as well as taken on the media, we can see the weather starting to look a little bit crazy. Temperatures are starting to lower and going below 50s, and ice is starting to form. Now, if you go up to the higher regions near the coastal, it's starting to look like Christmas came a little bit early this year, blanketing most of the roads. Some lower areas with dips is starting to put out flash flood warnings due to the consistent raining from the past couple of days. And if you head towards the mountain region, snow is in full session, leaving places like going near Bakersfield and Big Bear, with a good 4 to 6 feet of snow. A mixture of hailstorms has been coming in as well as a greeting of a large, fierce wind coming up from the coastal moving down in the valleys, enough to make travel conditions very dangerous. California is now seeing travel season in full bloom, so please keep safe and keep warm for the holiday season.
Now for our local weather. As you can see, starting Saturday,
Mostly cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 47. Sunday, cloudy with a high of 64 and a low of 48. Monday, the warmest day of the week. Mostly cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 49. Tuesday, some showers with a high of 65 and a low of 54. Wednesday, expect rain with a high of 62 and a low of 51. Thursday, slight showers with a high of 63 and a low of 49. Friday will be raining with a high of 64 and a low of 48. Saturday will also be raining with a high of 62 and a low of 44, the coldest day of the week.
I'm Stephanie Fan, and this has been your weekly weather report. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Stephanie. We now switch over to sports.
Barcelona is looking to streamline their team in January by letting 3 to 4 players leave. Their top priority is to decrease the quote-unquote overpopulated midfield position. Jean-Claire Todibo, a young French center-back, has been made available. Nonetheless, Barcelona would and probably insist on a buyback clause into any deal. Barcelona is looking to sell Todibo for 10 million euros. At the moment, Bayer Leverkusen seem to be the favorites to secure his signature. Sebastian Puig, a fan of FC Barcelona, will now tell us his opinion.
I don't think that Barcelona will let Todibo go in January, especially not for 10 million euros, because Todibo is an exceptional young talent who could play center back and center defensive mid. He's tall, he's fast, he's calm on the ball. I just don't think they'll let him go, especially now with the shaky back line that they've been struggling with this season and the injuries they've been plagued with. I just don't think it's a good move. They should probably wait until the end of the season.
That was Sebastian Puig. Now on to our second interview, Andre Salcedo.
Since January of this year, Jean-Claire Todibo has only played for 3 games in the past 2 seasons. Todibo is estimated to be worth around 9.12 million euros. Although he has had very little playing time in Barcelona, he is a very talented young man, especially in his time in the French team of Toulouse. A deal with Bayer Leverkusen will give him more playing time and a better chance to grow as a player.
This has been Maria Esquivel with...
Alright, thank you, Maria. And this has been your daily reports. I'm Brian Chavez.
And I'm Maria Esquivel.
And this has been El Paisano News.